You're listening to LaGrungeMusic.com. Hello, everybody. We're back in LaGrunge Music Studio. I'm still Mark Stone, and here we go. It is part 3 of plugins that made the top of the list in 2025. Let's get it right in here. The top 5 of 2025. It's Ozone 12. This thing is a beast, and it's super versatile. And even if you decide not to use the machine learning function to have it master your tracks for you, this thing has so many modules that you'll be using anyway. Like, I find even when I decide I'm going to master my own stuff, that I'm often turning to the maximizer, either the new IRC5 or the IRC4 transients for stuff that's, kicking bass, snare heavy, something you really want to preserve the transients in. All right. This thing is awesome. And I will also include a walkthrough video in here of Ozone 12, this video. Straight from the folks themselves, because they're going to do a more thorough walkthrough than I will. I'm just here, again, to show you a couple of things, and one more time, I'm not going to do this for every video, but a precursor. Plug-in chasing, if you ask my wife, is definitely a problem. But you can, there's every DAW right now, their stock plugins, most of them are pretty good. So before you go running around thinking that, a brand new plugin is going to save your productions, you probably want to get a little bit more time, a few more reps under the hood. And then when you realize what the limitations are of those things, then it's time to move on to something new, I think, for sure. But, I'm just kind of throwing this out there. If you looked at the previous part 1 to this, you'll see the open compressor. Well, if I would have known, here's a reverse thing. If I would have known that open compressor could handle the emulations of an LA2A, an 1176, a DBX 160, all of these classic compressors, I would have only bought that compressor. Because most of the compressors in Logic are pretty damn good. So, yeah, just a thought. Also, I'm not going to say this every time either, but one more time, waiting until Black Friday or Cyber Week and making yourself a nice Christmas list for yourself is a really good way to go, and a great way to save some money when it comes to buying some new tools to help you with your creativity and your productions. All right, that's all I have for today. That was part 3, and we got part 4 and part 5 coming up, so check it out. Hopefully we'll introduce you to some things you haven't seen, and maybe you want to investigate and try out in your own productions. But jump out there and create something absolutely wonderful and fantastic. That's my wish for all of you. All right. Bye-bye now. Thank you for listening to LaGrungeMusic.com. You can download anything you'd like from our website.